Yes, we are in the last session of this first unit one. Welcome back. Yes. So the topic is biomagnification and carrying capacity. You can also explain about energy flow diagrams. What is biomagnification? Which is also called as bioaccumulation. It refers to the ability of living organisms to accumulate certain chemicals to a concentration larger, larger than that occurring in their inorganic or non-living environment. If it is in case of animals, in the food they eat, of course, organisms accumulate any chemical needed for their nutrition. So in environmental science, the major focus of biomagnification is the accumulation of certain non-essential chemicals, especially certain fluorinated hydrocarbons that are persistent in the environment, insoluble in water, but highly soluble in fats. Because almost all fats within ecosystem occur in the living bodies of organisms, fluorinated hydrocarbons such as DDT, PCBs, these are can be used as the fertilizers for the better crop production as well as to retain the fertility of the soil. It is going to tend to selectively accumulate in the organisms, where some organisms, insects, grasshoppers, etc., they depend upon plants. Whenever these DDT or PCBs are being sprayed for them, obviously the insects they consume that one. So this can lead to a ecotoxicological problems, especially for the top predators at the subject of ecological food web. So that is called as bioaccumulation. Next one is carrying capacity. The number of individuals of a given species that can be sustained indefinitely in a given species mainly depends upon two factors: biotic potential of species and environmental resistance. As the population grows to reach a size approaching its carrying capacity, growth tends to stabilize, showing minor fluctuations. So this can be explained with the help of the graph. Alright. By looking at this graph, we are going to understand how the process is going to be. Initially, it has risen and afterwards it sustained and also remained same. Right? So carrying capacity uses resource management helps to know how much population sustained by the system. Carrying capacity of a grassland provides useful information regarding number of livestock to be grazed. There is a suitable or sustainable manner. Human beings has increases in carrying capacity like this. So why it has come carrying capacity? Here, as I have explained in case of biomagnification, nothing but the usage of fertilizers in order to increase the crop production or crop yield, whatever the organisms that depend on them, which are being sprayed by those fertilizers, obviously this accumulation goes on increasing. This is nothing but the carrying capacity. So ultimately humans are at the top level. So the fertilizer or consumption of this pesticides is also in the top level to the human beings rather than that of insects and all those things. So we are going to be sprayed and ultimately we are the sufferers. Next, energy model diagrams. This is the universal energy model diagram, right? Which was given by the E.P. Odom, explained energy flow in its ecosystem. So simply, this is the input, this is the output. In between these, there many processes are going to be taken place. So one is standing. So obviously, whenever this energy being taken by the plants, animals, and all these things, respiration process and waste material in the form of the biomass. So again, this stores energy. Some of them is called NU is nothing but not utilized. Suppose, for example, if you consume 100 grams of food, do you mean that whole 100 grams is going to be converted into the energy? No, not at all. So some of them is not utilized. That is called as Nu, which energy not used. So this can be explained with the help of two diagrams. One is single channel. See, this is the solar radiation sun energy which travels at everywhere at all places uniformly. So which is being taken by autotrophs. So grass production. So from this herbivorous, carnivorous, and some of them is not utilized. This is only one step like this. This is the stepwise process. This is single channel flow energy diagram. This is Y shaped, nothing but which can also be called as double channel energy flow model. So this is sunlight, obviously plants. These are the only thing which can living beings which can prepare their own food just because of the sunlight through the process of photosynthesis. So from this again it is going to be divided into two types. One is grading food chain and second one is detritus. Grading means which depends upon grass like insects or grasshopper, birds, deer or whatever it may be. From this fox, owl, human, etc. All this comes under this one. This is detritus, which is nothing but dead organisms. So like this, there is, you can say, transformation from one to the another one. Hence, this is a Y-shaped energy flow diagram. So with this, we have completed the Unit 1 syllabus. Thank you all for patiently listening. Let us meet in the, hopefully, let us meet in the next video session for the next unit.